Hi, I'm Tudor Morgan.
And I'm Karin Strand, and we are expedition leaders for Hurtigruten. Today we are going to talk about the Northern Lights and the legends, superstition and mythology connected to it. Care to start, Tudor?
Yes, the Northern Lights have been observed since ancient times, and this beautiful natural phenomenon has given life to exciting mythical creatures and folklore. It has also influenced history, religion, and art. The first known depiction of Northern Lights is found in the Ruffinac cave in Périgord in France. These cave paintings were made by the early modern humans in Europe, known as Cro-Magnons, some 30,000 years ago.
The first written record of the Northern Lights was done in China 2600 BC. It tells the story of Fu Pao, the mother of the Yellow Empire Xuanyuan, who saw strong lightning that illuminated the whole area. After that, she became pregnant. In 687 BC, the Chinese even started to write a list of auroral observations. They never used a special name for the Northern Lights. Instead, these heavenly lights were described by using terms characterizing fire and animals, especially the dragon.
We can't know this for certain, but the story of Fu Po might have started a legend. Even today, stories in Asia say that if you conceive a child under the Northern Lights, you will impart this child with extra wisdom. Also, the Northern Lights are supposed to help infertile couples conceive.
In Iceland, they also associated the Northern Lights with childbirth. They believed that as long as the mother didn't look at the aurora, she wouldn't feel any pain while giving birth. If she did look at it, on the other hand, the child would be born cross-eyed.
But even before Iceland was inhabited by humans, the Romans had seen the light, at least the Northern Lights. Usually the Northern Lights were red, because it's just the lower end of the spectrum that was visible that far south. So for the Romans, the sky was filled with blood, and that was a bad omen. Apparently, there was a great display of Northern Lights in the sky just before the death of Julius Caesar in 44 BC. On a slightly happier note, the Scots believed the Northern Lights were merry dancers in the sky.
The most enduring myths about the Northern Lights came from ancient Greece. It tells the story of the goddess of dawn, Eos, called Aurora in Roman, and her son Boreas. The Northern Lights was displayed when Eos rode her chariot across the sky to announce the arrival of Helios, the sun. Boreas, who was a wind, made the Northern Light dance across the sky.
The Northern Lights are mostly visible in the Northern Hemisphere and above the Arctic Circle. So let's take a look at some of the most interesting myths about Northern Lights from this area. In Sami tradition, the Northern Lights were perceived to have supernatural power, used to end disputes. The Northern Lights have several names. For example, Guhafsasat, meaning sound light. It was believed that the Northern Lights were living beings with a soul and the ability to hear and understand the humans. Some still share the belief of their ancestors that their lights emanate from the souls of the dead and must be treated with immense respect. Traditionally, Sami remained inside during a manifestation.
The Fox Indians of North America believed Northern Lights were the ghosts of slain enemies and harboring ill fortune. Canadian Indians saw the spirits of ancestors engaged in celestial ball game involving a walrus skull in the lights. The Menominee Indians of Wisconsin believed the lights indicated the location of Manabaivok, giant spirits of great hunters and fishermen. The Inuit of Alaska believed that the lights were the spirits of the animals they hunted, the seals, salmon, deer, and beluga whales.
Finland has a myth saying that the lights are caused by a fox running so fast across the sky that his tail causes bright sparks. The Finnish word for Northern Lights, Reventulet, literally translates as firefox. Sound familiar, right?
Traditional Norse mythology maybe offers the most mystically interpretation of the Northern Lights. One Norse legend suggested that the lights are reflections from the shields and armors of the Valkyries, female figures with a significant role in the Norse afterlife, and the importance of dying in battle. Other Norse stories tell that the aurora is none other than the mythical Bifrost, a rainbow bridge of light that connects Åsgård, the Rome of the gods, and Midgard, was the Rome of the mortals.
And even today, children in the Northern Hemisphere might flicker a white cloth towards the Northern Lights, teasing it into shining brighter. Today, we know the science behind the Northern Lights, but even if we do, it's still magical to see the aurora dance across the sky.
All I can say, if you have a dream of seeing the Northern Lights, then come and hunt the lights with us. Either on a winter cruise or expedition along the Norwegian coast, or on a land-based adventure at Svalbard. It will be an experience of a lifetime.